So you've been watching a ton of travel vlogs lately. You've been learning about Southeast Asia, Latin America, Eastern Europe, and you really want to travel overseas. You want to see how life is in other countries. You feel like life in America is a complete ripoff and the cost of living is way higher than it should be. It's absolutely ridiculous. But you just want to live comfortably. Maybe you want to start a family. Maybe you want to retire. You just want to enjoy the rest of your years. And the best way of doing that is by making money online. When you make money online, you can live anywhere in the world. You have a lot more flexibility. You can move around a lot easier. And the question is, how do you make money online? There's all these different ways of making money online. There's all these different business models you can learn about. There's freelancing, there's Amazon FBA, there's cryptocurrency you can learn about. You can learn about drop shipping. But what is the simplest way that the average person can build up a full time income without being on the computer 24/7 and allowing yourself to have more freedom? So, I don't recommend work from home jobs. Most of them don't really pay that much. And you gotta be on a very specific time zone to do those. And it's still barely enough to live comfortably. Maybe you find a decent job, but I would ideally recommend having online income that you generate via an online business. Now, that being said, the simplest online business that you could start right now is something known as digital marketing. And all that is where you just promote other companies' products online for a commission. And then, of course, you get paid. So, the way that I like to describe this is kind of comparing it to like the connector model, right? So, you're probably very well familiar with companies like Uber, Airbnb, and there's another company called TaskRabbit. So all these companies, I don't feel like writing all that out, but all these companies right here, what they have in common is they don't own anything, right? So Uber does not own any cars, yet they are the largest taxi company in the world. And they are simply connecting the customer, the person that wants to get to their destination, and then you have the person on here on the right that wants to make money. So here you are on the left. You want to get to the airport so you can catch a flight, and you need a ride. So you download the Uber app. This person here on the right, they download the app. They accept the ride when you request it on the app. He gives you a ride. He gets paid. You get to your destination, and you're happy. So Uber in the middle, they make a cut out of every single ride that takes place. Same goes with Airbnb. They don't own any property. However, a property owner can list their space on Airbnb. You could rent it and you could stay in a place without going to a regular hotel. This person makes money. You stay where you're at, and Airbnb takes a cut out of every single transaction. So affiliate marketing is pretty much the same exact concept. All you're really doing is you're just marketing other companies' products and services online for a commission. And your only real skill, the only thing that you really need to learn is how to generate traffic online. So every single retailer that you know of has an affiliate program. Just to give you an idea, Amazon, the largest retailer in the world, has an affiliate program. You could sign up. You can get a link to any product that you find on the marketplace, and then you make a commission. There's also other platforms like ClickBank, JVZoo, Warrior Plus, and these tend to have more digital products. And these are really the type of products that you want to promote if you want to get to a full-time income because they tend to pay out higher commissions. Now, the problem with a lot of these platforms is most products here, they still don't really pay that much. Maybe you'll get like $50 a sale or something like that. And either you're going to need to have a massive following on social media, or you're going to need to be messaging hundreds of people daily or spend a ton of money on paid ads, which even then it's still very hard for the average person to get in profit doing affiliate marketing for the most part. So what I recommend is you want to promote products that are in the high ticket range. Products that'll pay you anywhere from 500 per sale. Let me go here. 500 per sale, 1,000, or $2,000. And the whole benefit here is when you promote products that pay you these high amounts, then you don't really need that many sales a month to get to a full-time income. And so, especially if you're looking to live somewhere in Southeast Asia or maybe Eastern Europe, where the cost of living is significantly lower than the West, where you can get a very nice studio apartment for, that's like, fully furnished even for maybe like a couple $100 a month, then you're going to be living a lot better with even just, $1,000 or $2,000 a month in a lot of these other countries compared to how you would in the West, where, your average shoebox apartment is $2,000 a month and doesn't come furnished. You got to verify that you make 3 times the rent. And then you got to go through this whole application process. Then you got to show that you have a good credit score. And there's all these extra steps that you got to worry about. But if you figure out a way to earn an extra 500, 1,000, or $2,000 a month online, then you can be able to relocate pretty easily. So what I want to show you here is a program that I've been promoting that allows you to earn these high ticket amounts, 500, 1,000, and $2,000 payments. And the cool thing about this exact program is when you make a sale, you get paid instantly. However you want, to any payment method that you use, PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, whatever platform you use to collect payments and send money and store money, you can use it to collect payments online and you get paid instantly. So when you get just one sale at one of these levels, then you can get to a full-time income pretty easily. Now, what I also want to mention is if you want to promote this exact offer that I'm going to mention, I'm going to have a done-for-you funnel set up that you can replicate if you want. It's going to have a simple capture page. And the reason why you want to have a page like this set up is because when you send traffic online, you promote your link, you learn simple marketing, then you're going to need to collect leads. So regardless of how great the product is, regardless of how well it converts, most people are not going to buy the first time that they see it. So for that reason, you want to have a page that'll collect leads online, and it just asks for their name and email, right? So in my case, I've created this funnel that offers a free training. And if you want to learn more in depth about this, you could check it out down below. This is a free training that you could offer people. You could send traffic, and you could either send traffic by doing simple videos on social media. Maybe you do a couple, faceless videos on, TikTok, for example, which I have a whole training on that I give access to. Or you could even do something like solo ads, and you could just pay someone to send traffic to your link. So you could just say, hey, I want 100 clicks sent over to my link right here. You give them the link to one of your pages. They market the link, right? You just pay the amount, and then people will opt in. They will learn about the, what you're promoting. And then when they click on the button below and they sign up to the program, then that's, of course, where you get paid. So this is one thing that you're going to get access to from me, is you're going to be able to copy my exact funnel that I've set up. And all you really need is you just need a way to promote your link and get eyeballs into your, the main front end offer right here. So that is the other thing that I provide within my private community. And this goes over exactly how you can start building up traffic online. And I even go over ways you can market for free. So I go over how to do simple short form videos like this that are, 5 to 30 seconds long, and you can do them without speaking on camera if you don't want. You could even do these faces if you want. Otherwise, you could also do YouTube SEO, which I have a full training on that. And once you get really good at just one of these methods and you're getting traffic, you're getting people to see what you're promoting, then you could start building up a full-time income pretty quickly without needing a massive following and without needing to get, dozens of sales every single month. So, worst case scenario, you put in a ton of work. Maybe you get just one, you make like $1,000, in a month or something like that. Or you make, one sale, which is $2,000 a month, then that itself can pay for one or multiple months of rent in another country where you choose to live outside of the West. So this is why you definitely want to be making money online. And the best way to get to full-time income for the average everyday person, the low-hanging fruit to making a full-time income online is selling high-ticket digital products, because you don't have to worry about creating anything. You don't have to worry about having a massive following online. You don't need a massive email list. You don't need to be super salesy because when you promote a program that converts very well, then it's going to help sell itself. So you can check out the program down below. It's going to be the first link in the description, and you could also get access to the funnel that I'm setting up right here. The way how this program works is this is a digital education platform. It teaches marketing, it teaches social media monetization, pretty much any type of online business you're building. They teach various different methods of doing that, and you were able to earn commissions up to the $2,000 range right here. So the way how this program is set up is you're eligible to earn commissions at whatever level you come in at and everything below. So if you want to make $1,000 commissions and $2,000 payments, then ideally you would want to be positioned at this level right here. And the cool thing is there's no monthly fees you got to worry about. It's a one-time payment. And once you own that product and you get just one sale, then you're in profit. And then you basically make your money back, well, aside from the admin fee at whatever level you come in at. And then, but once you get two sales, then you're in profit, and everything else you earn is profit to you. If you want to start at one of these lower levels and you don't want to invest $2,000 right up front, which I get that, then you could start, at 250 or 500 and then work your way up. When you make a sale and you want to upgrade, just pay the difference. You don't have to pay the full price when you upgrade, and then make a sale here. Use that towards the next product level. Just pay the difference, and then you can get in profit. You can get positioned here, and then you could earn these instant $2,000 commissions. So what I want to mention with this program is it's been around since 2014, and they also have a phone sales team that'll even help convert sales for you on your behalf. So this program's been around a while. It's still converting very well. And if you want to build up a full-time income, then I would highly recommend plugging into a high-ticket affiliate program like this. So that way you can make the most amount of money for the work that you're putting in. And that's without having to send tons of traffic or spend a ton of money on paid ads. So that being said, if you have any questions about this, you could either drop a comment below this video or message me directly on Messenger, and I'll get back to you as soon as I see your message. Otherwise, jump on board right now. I will see you on the inside, and take care. All the best.